Build Back Better?
No Build Back Better, it's gone.
All right.
Oh, did you hear that? There's no Build Back Better, it's gone.
What's up, you guys? It's Steve here, and yesterday evening, Senator Joe Manchin shocked all of Congress as he came out and said, Build Back Better, it's gone. Now, what exactly did he mean? Because we've heard that him and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer have been in talks that have been going well, and they've been making progress, and we have all these headlines about what's happening. Well, I'm going to get you caught up on all the details, and also we're hearing that today, as I let you know in my last video, the White House is meeting with those big oil companies to see what they can do about these high gas prices, maybe wipe out the federal gas tax, state gas taxes. We're also hearing about rebate cards and potential stimulus checks. I'm going to get you caught up on the latest with what's happening. This is your breaking news stimulus check update and stimulus package update. Now, I'm going to share with you the video footage so you can hear directly from Senator Joe Manchin yourself in just a second here. But first, take a look at these headlines coming out today on progress being made on a revised Build Back Better bill. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer prioritizes the sweeping clean energy legislation. Passing the climate and energy jobs provisions of the Build Back Better is our best chance to achieve the necessary reductions and avert climate disaster. We simply cannot wait any longer, coming out from today. Yesterday, auto industry picks up Capitol Hill advocacy on reports of a resurgence of the Build Back Better proposal from President Joe Biden. Build Back Better yesterday is a pittance. Today we have floods, fires, droughts, and increasing uninhabitability of much of America's West that demonstrates that we should be spending a great deal more. And they're talking about Build Back Better. Elon Musk wants electric vehicle tax credit to disappear. Joe Manchin, much obliged. The $4,500 electric car tax credit bonus for union-made electric vehicles is not on the table anymore as of yesterday. And another week, another Build Back Better update. And I'm going to be reading this for you, getting you all the details. As we're hearing, there is progress being made behind closed doors between negotiations with Joe Manchin and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer. So what exactly did Joe Manchin mean? Well, you guys, I'm going to share with you the video footage so you can see it for yourself and we can break down what exactly is happening. Now, before we do though, if you could do me a quick favor, just takes a second. If you appreciate the updates, don't forget, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, helps me out a ton. And if you want to stay up to date on everything going on with stimulus, Congress, the economy, checks, I will keep you up to date, totally free. So come join the Bram fam. Why not? All you got to do is smash that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. Any specific questions for me, hop onto Instagram, shoot me a DM at SteveRam3, and consider joining my second channel, Steve Ram Finance, to learn about growing wealth and personal finance. And if you're interested, I will pin a comment down below. You can click the link, go subscribe, turn on notifications, more content coming to help you out with everything going on in this wild economic environment. Oh, and one last thing. I'm going to be assembling a comprehensive list of all state, city, and county checks because a lot of people don't know what's available. There's literally hundreds of checks. People are missing out all the time because they're only available for limited amounts of time. We're going to be releasing a comprehensive list here very soon so you don't miss out on anything. But with that being said, let's dive into the video footage and then dive into the details of what's going on right now with Build Back Better, stimulus packages, what this could mean for Congress, and stimulus checks. Let's go ahead and dive right in.
Senator Joe Manchin says Build Back Better is gone. Roll that tape.
We're not going to spend any more money, I can assure you that. We've spent enough. We're $30.5 trillion of debt. We've got to get our debt under control. If you want to get inflation under control, control your debt.
Are you and Leader Schumer still talking about Build Back Better?
I talk to everybody.
You talk to everybody, but specifically about Build Back Better?
No Build Back Better, it's gone.
All right.
Oh, did you hear that? There's no Build Back Better, it's gone. Jason Chaffetz with me now. You heard the senator. Build Back Better, gone. Do you believe it?
Yeah, I think the senator is right on that. But let's be careful here. There are other bills that are in the mix that spend billions and billions of dollars. And what never enters the discussion, Stuart, is where are we going to cut? What are we going to cut in other places? How come there isn't something? Are you telling me out of the trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars that there isn't somewhere that we can actually cut some spending, Senator? That's what's missing in this equation.
You'll never, ever see spending cuts from this administration. That is just my opinion, but I think they've got a track record of increasing spending. Let's move on. President Biden calls for a 3-month suspension of the federal gas tax. Former President Obama called that a gimmick. What do you make of it?
President Obama was right on it. It is a total gimmick. It is not meant to do anything other than be able to have a talking point. It doesn't solve the underlying problem. And shame on Joe Biden to suggest to Chevron or anybody else out there in the marketplace that refining capacity is just something they can flip a switch on and make happen. They have absolutely no clue how the industry actually works. And instead of having I call it Operation Lightning Strike, do something like Trump did to bring back a vaccine, Biden doesn't actually want to solve this problem. Tapping into the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, doing the gas tax holiday, those do nothing to actually solve the underlying problem of being able to produce more and be energy independent.
They don't want to close the border. They love $5 gas. That's my opinion. Jason Chaffetz, thanks for being with us today.
Exactly right.
Yeah, I think that's the way it is. Jason, thank you, sir. See you.
So there you have it, you guys. Now, they talked about Joe Manchin and Build Back Better, but they also talked about the federal gas tax holiday, which the president has now proposed. And right now, the White House and those big oil companies, they are in a meeting discussing how they can bring these prices down. Now, the president has proposed a federal gas tax holiday, but we're hearing that not a lot of people in Congress are supporting this. As a matter of fact, I just shared with you this morning the video footage of Jennifer Granholm, the energy secretary, getting grilled by the press, saying this is only going to bring down the cost of gas by about 18 cents per gallon. It'll only help out people about $20 per month or $3 per fill-up. It's not enough. And in 3 months from now, we're hearing that it's going to be reenacted right before the midterm elections. And what members of Congress are going to want to say, yes, we have to increase your taxes. Now go hit the polls and vote for us. So they're saying that not only Republicans, but Democrats as well are saying they do not support this. Now, we had also heard this from Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi months ago, saying that a federal gas tax holiday, it's not going to ensure that the money, the assistance, is going to go directly to the American people. She said, if you're going to do something, just send out gas stimulus checks. It's the best way to make sure that people are going to get the money. Now, let me know your thoughts, you guys, but we're hearing that if they're going to be doing something, they're going to need to do it right away. Now, in addition to that, we heard them talk about Build Back Better and the stimulus package. And we've heard him say that it is gone. Now, what they're talking about is the previous version that Build Back Better was before, nearly $2 trillion with direct assistance. Well, we're hearing those direct assistance provisions, they're getting stripped out. Now, we don't have all the details yet. The negotiations between Schumer and Manchin are very close-knit. However, we're hearing that a lot of them are getting taken out, which is meaning that if we're going to be seeing some sort of direct assistance, it's looking more and more likely that it's going to have to come through the form of executive orders and executive actions directly from the president. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, the president does not have the power to issue out new funds to send out to the American people. Yes, that's true. But he does have the power to repurpose and reallocate existing funds that are unused. And we're hearing there's over $800 billion of leftover funds just sitting there untouched that he could tap into. And they're wondering if he's going to be doing this right before the midterm elections, as we've heard, that the first of which is going to be wiping out $10,000 of student loan debt. Then after that, we've heard progressives say there is a laundry list of provisions that they want him to do, especially for direct assistance to send out to the American people. Now, we will see, because it's sounding like things are not progressing with Build Back Better provisions that were for direct assistance for people. They're making it for clean energy provisions now. And we're hearing that, well, these talks for gas rebates and federal things, it's not getting support. So we will see as we come down to the wire, and I will keep you up to date and take a look at where things stand with Build Back Better. Link in the description below to this article that came out 2 days ago. Another week, another Build Back Better update. Still talking. It hasn't been a fast-moving process, but Senator Joe Manchin and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer have not stopped talking about a slighter version of a Build Back Better agenda that Democrats were pushing for last year. Now, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and Joe Manchin met twice last week on a potential measure to raise taxes on the rich and corporations and enact new climate prescription drug provisions, as our Burgess Everett reported. Now, Democrats also are sounding increasingly confident that a deal can be reached at some point before Congress breaks for their August recess. But as with everything Build Back Better related, it's probably not wise to make any grand assumptions yet about whether Democrats will or won't be able to work something out in the end. Now, this much is clear, though. Democrats still have plenty of hurdles to clear before a slimmer Build Back Better might make it to President Joe Biden's desk. Now, about those hurdles, the first obstacle for Democrats is pretty clear. finding a deal that Manchin will sign off on. But there's a related issue there for Democrats as well too, and that is Kyrsten Sinema hasn't taken part in these Manchin-Schumer talks by design, though she's also quite busy with gun control talks. Still, Sinema's opposition to tax rate increases led Democrats to something of a grab bag of revenue raisers for the first Build Back Better, so she'll still have to bless whatever might come out of those current discussions. And there's the calendar. When is all this going to get done? Well, take a look at this, you guys. Congress has about 2-week recess after it completes its work this week. Once lawmakers return, the House is only scheduled to be in session for 3 more weeks before it heads out for the August recess. The Senate has 4 weeks on the books, so Democrats don't have a ton of time for this deal to come together, though Schumer and his team already are starting to bounce potential ideas off the Senate parliamentarian. Now, to put it another way, basically everyone acknowledges that the current talks between Schumer and Manchin are real, but some people closely watching the situation wonder if the discussions are moving quickly enough, given that July is right around the corner. And we will see, you guys, they are strapped for time on this, and we're hearing that Build Back Better, it's not dead, but it is not the same that we had seen before. And direct assistance for people, well, it's likely going to have to come through executive order unless they're able to put together some other form of legislation that they can agree upon. We will see. I will keep you up to date here on the channel. So that is the latest, you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you think they're going to get this done in time to pass something? They want to provide something to the American people to show them that while Democrats are in full control of Congress, they can get things done. Is it going to be enough? Are they going to do checks? Are they going to have a federal gas tax holiday? Let me know your thoughts. Whatever unfolds, I'll be sure to keep you up to date here on the channel. And with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far and you haven't already, don't forget, smash that like button for me. Just takes a second. Helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much. Also, leave your comments, share this out. If you want to stay up to date, it's totally free. Why not? Come join the Ram fam. All you got to do is smash that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. Any specific questions for me, shoot them to me in the DM on Instagram at SteveRam3. Consider joining my second channel, Steve Ram Finance, to learn about growing wealth and personal finance, and keep an eye out for a comprehensive list of all checks on all levels, states, cities, counties, so you don't miss out on anything. But with that being said, you guys, once again, thank you so much for joining me, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.